sure you like and subscribe to the channel.
Former Premiership player, this is bar level.
Blades and
Yeah.
tough, but there's like
Exactly.
3-4 more. I'm like, where these come from?
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
For me,
do you have a favorite type? Yeah.
For me, I'd say Puma Futures, and that's not even just because of like, I'm not sure if you know, but like I've got like a boot deal with them.
Okay.
So, that's not even, it's not even because of that. Because honestly, growing up, I used to wear a lot of like Mercurial Vapors, like Night Mercurial Vapors, like the 14s, but the old ones, so like the pink ones, the black ones, blue ones, like all those ones were like, but the Vapors, it had to be the Vapors. I wasn't on no sock thing. That weren't for me. That weren't for me. Had to be the cut socks, and then the low sock boot. That was my combo. But I think Puma Futures, like, no complaints in the boot at all. Like, they're so comfortable. They fit like a sock, and I think
Thanks for tuning in to Grassroots Gazette, your go-to source for topics ranging from grassroots up. Don't forget to catch the full version of our podcast and be sure to hit that subscribe button to support our growth. Stay connected, stay informed with Grassroots Gazette.
Money is no object, yeah? So this is get to be your vote. Where are you taking your Dulwich girls for warm winter training? You've got the globe. Where you going?
anywhere.
You can take them anywhere.
Thanks for tuning in to Grassroots Gazette, your go-to source for topics ranging from grassroots up. Don't forget to catch the full version of our podcast and be sure to hit that subscribe button to support our growth. Stay connected, stay informed with Grassroots Gazette.
Nice. All right. Give the ref the new blue card or keep what we got.
Keep what we got, man. Keep what we got. Like, why are we changing football? Football's been the same for how many years? Why are we adding blue, green, like all of these cards? Like, come on, man. Just keep football the way it is. Like, come on. What was I saw, was it a purple card? What's the blue card for? Is it sin bin or something?
No, it's both. I think the blue card, and I don't know if the blue card or the blue card is a warning before your next move is the sin. I don't even know. I'm glad they got. They
need to get rid of that because it's just not even going to be football no more. It's going to be some joke thing. Like, it's not even football. Nah.
But all right, you said keep what we got.
Keep what we got. Keep
VAR or get rid.
This VAR question is weird.
Where are you with
it? A lot of controversy with VAR. It's made some good but skeptical decisions as well. So I don't know, Don't know.
Thanks for tuning in to Grassroots Gazette, your go-to source for topics ranging from grassroots up. Don't forget to catch the full version of our podcast and be sure to hit that subscribe button to support our growth. Stay connected, stay informed with Grassroots Gazette.
What do you look for in a coach? Like, are you the put your arm around me type, or can you take the shouty coach type?
No. Allow me with the shouting. I can't do the shouting thing in front of everyone like that. That doesn't run. That don't run with me. I can't do that.
As in singling you out or just shouting at the group. You don't want shouting. Period.
Shouting, like, even shouting at the group, like, that's just not good communication skills. Like, why are you shouting? Just talk to us. No, I can't do the shouting. I can't do the shouting. Like, if it's the whole group, then I might be able to take it. But individually in front of the group, that can't run. That can't run. So I think for me, if you're trying to tell me, like, for example, if I'm not having the best game, like, at halftime, pull me aside and have a personal one-to-one conversation with me and say, look.
Thanks for tuning in to Grassroots Gazette, your go-to source for topics ranging from grassroots up. Don't forget to catch the full version of our podcast and be sure to hit that subscribe button for growth. Stay informed with Grassroots Gazette.
Lovely. All right, next we go the opposite way. What gets you unexcited about playing football?
If it's like weather, if it's like really hot, then it's just like, oh, like, I really don't want to play. Like, it's just so hot. What else? Weather gets me unexcited. I think not even like weather is not even like a big issue. It's more like when it's heat, like rain, not
When it's
so much, but
extreme,
when it's
so
like
it's
extreme heat,
hot,
yes. So like when it's like extreme weather, then it's just like, oh, like how's this game gonna go?
yeah.
I'd say really far games because of the travel. Like some players like the travel, I don't. I feel like it makes me really tired and fatigued. Then I don't know if I play as well, and I'm not in like my normal environment. Yeah, I think just those two. I can't think of another one actually.
That's cool.
Yeah, I can't think of another one.
Yeah, that's good because you play football. So it's good.
Yeah, can't think of another one.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's it.
When you're nowhere near a football field, is there a sport that we could catch you playing?
You'd probably catch me doing athletics, I'll be real. So I used to do, yeah. Or actually,
Thanks for your go-to source for topics ranging from grassroots up. Don't forget to catch the full version of our podcast and be sure to hit that subscribe button to support our growth. Stay connected, stay informed with Grassroots Gazette.
So here we go. Is how would your coaches and teammates describe you?
me,
How do you personally deal with a loss after a game? Like, is there something that you do? There's someone that you go talk to, chill with? What do you do personally, not team? After everyone's gone.
me
Yeah, what's your
myself, I kind of grieve on it. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I think a red flag for me as a player is
Who do you believe has the hardest job in football? The players, the officials, managers, the coaches, or the owners? Or if there's someone that I'm missing out that you think deserves the shout?
I think the players are the ones that are actually playing the game. Coaches can say you're not doing this, you're not doing this, you're not doing that, but you could be doing it and it's just not working. I mean, like at the end of the day, the coach can be saying, okay, you got to do this, but if it's not working on the pitch and they're not identifying it or not able to see that it's not working, you have to find something to switch it out. At the end of the day, they're giving us the information. We're the ones that are applying it, so it is easier said than done. So I'd say, yeah, the players have the hardest job, I'd say, personally, for me as a player.
There's like a fight kicks off in a game. What type of player are you? Are you gonna go as in they're hurt, so that someone's coming at one of your players? Are you gonna go back your player? So you're gonna go fight? You're gonna go break it up, or are you staying out the way and watching? Let that just die down.
I've been in this situation. It might be off impulse. I think if I feel like I would try
if you're
break it
winning
up.
5-0, yeah,
Yeah,
but
like,
if you're down 3,
sometimes like I think it kind of depends on the situation as well. I've experienced it. I think twice, if not more. Hopefully not more, but twice. And the first one was actually with college, which I separated. Obviously not be by myself, because if there's like on a pitch, not one person can separate a fight. Obviously not.
Thanks for tuning in to Grassroots Gazette, your go-to source for topics ranging from grassroots up. Don't forget to catch the full version of our podcast and be sure to hit that subscribe button to stay connected, stay informed with Grassroots Gazette.
Tell me what your favorite episode is so far.
Yes. It's the episode that we're both most proud of, and it's the episode on mental health.
Okay.
And it was quite a challenging episode to record. And it's raw and it's really honest, and it just on things that we've experienced that have impacted our mental health as coaches, but also how to support the welfare of your players and their mental health. So we felt like it was a really important topic to discuss. But when we finished, sometimes, I mean, you'll have it with this. Sometimes you've finished recording and you're like, that's on the highlight reel.
Yeah.
And yeah, like we were really proud of that one.
Nice. Excellent. Yeah, because I scanned them. The one that popped out to me was pet peeves. Let's see what's going on with the pet
That
peeves.
is jokes pet peeves because I get controversial with it.
Cool. All right. So far, how's the feedback for the podcast? Like any messages? You know, like normally people say, "Oh yeah, I listen to you all the time," or "Yeah, you're on the way to work. I always listen to you guys. Thank you." That type of stuff. You getting any of those feedbacks?
Yeah, comments come in, and we've actually posted some of them on our Instagram and used them on our socials. And I think, like as with anything, like I said, it's in its infancy. So, and I think because we've had a bit of a break now, we will almost need to recharge it a bit to go again.
Thanks for tuning in to Grassroots Gazette, your go-to source for topics ranging from grassroots up. Don't forget to catch the full version of our podcast and be sure to hit that subscribe button to support our growth. Stay connected, stay informed with Grassroots Gazette.
Okay, so I've got 16 of these. It's a bit mixed up. I've got WSL, Premier League, and some just Spurs. Here we go. So first up, we got Katie McCabe, Maya Letitia, Lauren James. Keep saying her name wrong.
Lauren James, start.
She starts.
I've got feelings about Katie McCabe.
I love Katie, go on. But this is your interview. You say what you got to say.
Don't get me wrong. I think she's a baller, but I'm not always convinced by her attitude. So as a coach, right, I don't know. I'd either see her as a challenge where I'd be like, yeah, let me try and coach you. Well, I might want to sell her. I don't know. Who was the other player? Sorry.
Maya Letitia.
Yeah. You know what? I'd keep Katie as the challenge.
As the challenge. Cool.
And then
so she's on the bench.
I'll bench her though, so she's recognised.
Katie, I love you,
foolishness. And then I'd sell. Sorry, Maya.
Sell Letitia. All right. Next up, we got Bellingham, Rice, Madison.
Jude, man. Like Madison, don't get it twisted.
I know where your heart is, but come on.
Literally, like Jude, start. Oh, Rice is a good player, but
thank you. This is it.
You know what? I'm not. This is a tough. All the Spurs fans watching this are like, Ali. All the Arsenal fans are like, see.
Nice.
Caveat.
Nice. All right, we got Alicia Lehman, Miedemar, and Chloe Kelly.
Ooh. You keep throwing in little Arsenal players. You know what? All I'm going to say is I'm going like national. I'm thinking international fixtures.
Cool.
I would. Miedemar's a baller still, but
if you want to keep that guy in off form, my girl's been injured.
Well,
so.
that's what I was thinking. But since the injury as well, like. Who's the first player again? Sorry, I know Chloe Kelly.
Alicia Lehman.
Oh, Alicia Lehman. I would start Chloe,
Haaland, Kane, and Shearer.
Right. Don't even mention Harry Kane's name in my company and expect me not to start this guy. Like honestly, anyone who knows me is okay. It's actually like sometimes I scare myself with how much I love Harry Kane.
Same.
It's unreal talent, like generational talent, right? And if he played for any other club, well, now he does. But if he had played, did you see his penalty? Come on. His penalty against you the other night, like
he sat Ray down. He sat him down. It's ridiculous. I was like, he's gonna blast it. That's what Harry does. He's gonna blast it, and he just tapped that lad.
So start Harry Kane, obviously. I can't even remember the other names you said because I heard Harry Kane. I was like heart eye emoji.
So Andy Cole, Jermaine Defoe, Daniel Sturridge.
Mark your calendars. Wednesdays at 12 noon, we're going live, and you won't want to miss a single play. Bar Level Sports Show, raising the bar on sports commentary. Be there or miss out on the game-changing excitement.
Hey, we there. Bar Level. We here, people. We here. All right, let me get a couple bits on screen. You know how we do. I've got a couple of topics we're just gonna run through today. You dig me? Keeping might be. Is there any Euros in here? Yes, there is like one. Trying to stay off the Euros unless there's something big news, because ain't nothing big happening over there. Yeah, man, some joke thing I'll go on with the Euros right now. But if you want to follow me on IG, there you go right there. You want to follow me on Twitch, scan that right there. You dig me? TikTok, as always. Get me? As I said, we're going to be building that season. If you're watching anywhere but from 587 TV, you need to scan that to take you to 587 TV and subscribe to the channel, because that's where Bar Level plus other shows live. And of course, you can tweet me on X. And as I said, that's in the top hand corner, IG. Can scan that right there. And if you want to support a brother in any way or fashion, go over to the Patreon. You can support for $1, or you can them things. And if you don't want to do it via Patreon and you have a Cash App, scan that right there. Boom, bang, bing, bang, boogie. All right, enough of all that chit chat. Let's get this in, people. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. First, I'm going to be talking about some horror scenes in Copa America. Actually, see, I thought it was Euros. It's not the Euros, but it is about football, as in it is about a referee. Horror straight in that. Yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe, people. We here. Because it's about to go down. All right, so here we go. Might as well just swap this out right here. You know what I mean? All right, so let's see what's going on in here. So, what's this? Canada players expressed concerns about unsafe conditions after the referee collapsed due to intense heat at the Copa America. Yes, the referee assistant, Humbatu. Is that how you say his name? Humbatu. I'm just going to pronounce it. Humbatu Panjo. Let's just say Humbatu. Fell ill and collapsed during Canada's match against Peru on Tuesday. So that was yesterday. The incident occurred late in the first half as several players rushed to help. The goalkeeper, Maximum, was the first to assist Panjo while a corner took place at the other end of the pitch. I was saying, how did he get so close to him? Because the referee shouldn't be close to the goalkeeper. He should be at the halfway line, no? But maybe he was, and the goalkeeper rushed to him. Thankfully, the official was conscious and breathing. Discussing the frightening incident, the goalkeeper stated, "I was happy that he was conscious. I got the news that he's fine now, so thank God. But we need to address that. I don't care what people say. Health of the people on the field, players and officials, need to be looked at. It's not nothing about you don't care what people say. That's a fact. That's what that should be like. What's it called? Duty of care. You get me? FIFA, UEFA, whoever run the thing, they are in charge of that. Get me? Panjo is now understood to be okay following his collapse. The temperatures at the Children's Mercy Park in Kansas was reportedly around 100 degrees Fahrenheit at the time, which equals to 36 Celsius. Is that right? Am I saying that right? Don't know if I'm saying that right. Players and officials were not granting a water break in the first half. Well, duh, that's stupid. See? Stupid. You lot ain't on your thing. How is there no water break in that kind of heat? That's stupid. The Canadian defender Johnson said it's one of those kind of matches that the conditions you wouldn't wish on your worst enemy. Suggesting a potential solution, he added, it be a 5 o'clock kickoff. It's a simple. That's the simple one. It's got to be an 8 or 9 o'clock kickoff, because honestly, it's not even safe for the fans. Canada went on to win the match 1-0 thanks to a 74th minute strike from Jonathan David. Oh yeah, I keep thinking his name keep popping up, and I remember he's Canadian. Scene. Well, all that said, Whoever's in charge of that, you lot better fix the fuck up, bruv. You gotta fix the fuck up. You can't have people be passing out. Can't have your officials be passing out. What kind of shit is that? It's a joke thing. And the fact that there's no water break, that should be illegal. Someone should be getting fined and sued. You get me? Someone should be getting fined and sued. That's like going into the World Cup or not in the last World Cup and not having water breaks. They're having water breaks in Germany right now. Germany, Europe. They're having water breaks. So what are you men telling me? That's ridiculous. So yeah, that needs to be sorted out ASAP. As the goalkeeper said, he doesn't care. People need to talk about this. This is obvious. This is obvious. People need to talk about it. I used to say that about the fans, the scorching heat. That's why a roof for stadiums need to be like minimum, and air conditioning needs to be in there minimum. You need to have stadiums like they did in Qatar. Bottom line, you gotta have this right. You need to have water breaks, but they all need to have roofs. It makes no sense that they don't have roofs. You need the roofs to block out the heat rays, you need to block out snow, block out rain. Like, you don't need none of that for football. You don't need none of that. Yes, when the game was coming up and stadiums were just people standing around the pitch, there's nothing that you can do. Now, come on now. Very, very, very sophisticated. So let's actually act like we got the money. Enough with paying your man them stupid dough to be taking flights around the world to vote on things. You don't need that. You can do this shit via Zoom, blood. You don't need to be flying around nowhere to talk to no one. You get me? And also, this makes bar hackers. This makes it more private. Man, in Brazil. Then here comes the articles of assumptions. Do your thing in your lot's office, blood. You get me? And give the money out to the people who deserve it. The players, the officials, the fans. Look after the people, them. You get me? All right, that's what I got to say on that topic right there, people. Let me know what you think about this. You get me? It's not just players. You get me? There's people out there. The officials, I was going to say, the officials are really standing still themselves, but not really the linesman and the referee. But like the fourth official, their man just standing there taking the heat. And I mean verbally and from the sun. Nah, you got to do stuff. You got to do stuff. You got to be better than that. All right, next up, what are we talking next? Next up, Premier League. Oh, Barcelona. Barcelona looking to grab Sancho. Let's talk about it.
And let the rest laugh. Happy to stay fresh, rocking a headscarf.
This goes out to those that cook for them and see chauvinistic. Just listen a sec. So I just deleted something and I didn't need to goddamn delete it. All right, here we go. Let's talk about this real quick. Let's see what's going on here. Barcelona. All right, forget that little head title there. Barcelona are looking to bring Sancho in on loan, according to reports in Spain. That comes after Man United reportedly slapped a 50 million price tag on the winger. Excuse me. Spanish outlet Sport reported that United have offered Sancho both Juventus and Barcelona. What? Spanish outlet Sport report that United have offered. They've offered him two clubs that he can go to on loan. The Catalan Giants held talks with United over Sancho transfer in April, but do not want to bring him in on a permanent deal. Juventus also scoffed at United's 50 million price tag. Barcelona would be willing to bring Sancho in on loan if they cannot sign their first choice wingers. Top Barca. The top of Barca's wish list is Liverpool's Diaz. But it's unlikely the Catalan club would be unable to afford the winger. Liverpool signed Diaz from Porto for 50 million in 22 and would want to the Colombian where they to sell him. Barcelona are once again facing financial concerns and would struggle to justify the fee given their attempts to balance the books. On their other priority winger is Nico Williams, but he is unlikely to leave Atletico unless his 49 release clause is met, which represents the same financial issue for Barca, and I hope Arsenal go and get that. They may look to sell former Leeds winger Rafinha to raise funds, according to the Sport, but if Diaz and Williams prove unattainable, then Hansi Flick would not be opposed to bringing in Sancho. Oh, seen. I remember that name. He was a name that was meant to be one of the managers. Them Ten Hag's Man United record. That's interesting. No, you got the same percentage of wins of Jose Mourinho. Jose's got more. He won more. You get me? And he lost less. He drew a lot more, but he won more as well. I think Jose's got the better record right there. But anyway, that's got nothing to do with it. Sancho's United career is over after falling out with Ten Hag in September last year. The winger said he had been made to feel a scapegoat for the team's poor performances and refused to apologise to the Dutchman. That's right. Man got blamed for them getting beat at Arsenal. And he wasn't even in the stadium. Forget the squad. He wasn't in the stadium. Nah, man. There's certain things that you just don't have to take. Dortmund, where Sancho spent the second half of last season on loan, are unwilling to pay United's asking price for the winger. They would also struggle to afford Sancho's wages. See, so they're pricing him out. Ten Hag is trying to ruin the man. That's what I personally think. I think Ten Hag is trying to ruin the boy. You get me? He's there trying to get on with moving away. Move from here. You know what I mean? You man don't respect me. I will move from here. What's the beef? What's the beef? What's your drama? Man, going to put a 50. You don't want to sell him. That's the problem. You don't want to sell him. Oh, by the way, guys, I forgot to say I apologize for the fan if you can hear the fan, but I am not doing this without the fan on. Ridiculous today. Ridiculous. But let me know what you think in the comments. What are you saying? First of all, is Sancho's worth 50? Let me know that. And do you think United are trying to trap him because ain't no one got the money to be wait? And let's be honest, it'll be wasting. 50 million is a lot of money. It'll be wasting from what he did at United. Can't put 50 million on him. You can't. And I don't know how long he's got on his contract, but this is silly. Unless Ten Hag is going to apologize, this is not going to end well. You get me? And this is really looking like they're being spiteful and they want to fuck up his career. Let me know what you think down below, people. All right. This is Man United again in the next topic. God damn. Here we go, people. Get ready for this one.
Yo, you got your man. Keep it cool. Nothing has to change. Just take one.
All right. It's another Man United story right here. Man United are set to join the race to sign Dominic Calvert-Lewin. First it was Newcastle, now they've pulled out. The new chief, Sir Jim, is determined to buy a striker this summer to give Ramos a competition for his number 9 shirt. Now, Joshua appears to be the Red Devils' first choice, and the club have begun talks with the 23-year-old Dutchman, another Dutch brother. And the report suggests United are willing to activate the Bologna Stars' 34 million clause. Should a move for Joshua not materialized, then Calvert-Lewin ceased to be an alternative. Everton are looking to sell the 27-year-old to help balance the books. The I report from Man United are ready to battle Newcastle and AC Milan for his signature. Newcastle already pulled out. The two are in talks over a deal, but have been put off by Everton's 40 million valuation, with Sky Sports claiming that transfer is currently off. Calvert-Lewin scored 8 goals in 38 games in all competitions last season. Damn, that's not a good look, my brother. But he was injured from a. Meanwhile, Man United are interested in Calvert-Lewin's teammate, Braithwaite. United saw the initial 35 bid rejected and are yet to return with a second. They have also had the offer of the PSG's Emmanuel turned down. That guy's a good player as well. But let's stick to the subject, and it's this brother, Mr. Calvin. I liked Calvin. When we were linked with him a couple seasons ago, that's Arsenal. When we were linked with him, I was like, you know what? I'll take him. He will be, he's not on the same level, but he would be like the Giroud. He's that tall one. Come off the bench, do something. He's that Andy Cole. Not Andy Cole, sorry. No disrespect. Andy Carroll. He's them man there. Tall. You know what I mean? Might do a thing. If the vibe is good, might do a thing. If the vibe ain't good, boom. Injury high. You know what I'm saying? I don't Unless you can grab, I think if you can grab it for 15, 20, you grab it for 15, 20. All right, cool. 15, 20, grab him, squad player. You know what I mean? But other than that, look, games 32, chances 19, goals 7, assists 2, shots on target 31, passes 434, fouls 31. I don't know, man. I don't know. They just don't seem good numbers for a striker. But again, he was out for the majority of the season, and he was out for the majority of his Everton career, as far as I know. I don't even remember where he come from. Did he come from Watford or somewhere? Can't remember where he come from. But there was a gem in there, man. There was a gem in there, but injury, man. You know how that go. There's many a guys it's happened to. Many a guys who it's happened to. But let me know what you think, man. They're talking about AC Milan, Newcastle, and United. Those are good clubs to be sniffing around you, considering. Those are good clubs to be sniffing around you, considering. But I already think that Newcastle pulling out because, 40 million. No, I'm not paying 40 million for no injury-prone guy, bruv. 15 to 20, and 20 is taking the piss. 15 to 17.5. You know what I mean? Come on, you got to take what you can take. And I'm sure it's got nothing to do with the players. You know what I mean? I'm sure a player would transfer for 5 million, blood. Get me out of here. Let me move. But the club want to make their money. He is 27. Get me? I don't know if you can say. Can you say he's Premier League ready? Is that a thing? Is that a thing? Sorry, my cameras. Can you say he's Premier League ready? I don't know. I don't know, man. But let me know what you guys think down below. Do you think he should leave Everton? And do you think one of those three should just dash the 40 bags at Everton and go and get their man? Let me know down below. All right, next up, we will be talking Euros, but not what you think. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Here we go, man. Here we go. Euros 2024 hottest football fan has promised to wow England supporters with her raciest outfit yet in the knockout games. The model and football fan Marta, I'm not even going to try and pronounce that name, is back in Southgate's men to romp home victories this summer after her nation Poland crashed out group stages. There she go, right there. Bing bang boom 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 selection. The glamorous star has been known to wear some eye-catching, or you say eye-watering outfits at the previous tournaments, such as a tall high heels, but they're high heels. Tall high heels, colourful tops, and even a sexy retro Polish kit. At Euros 24, Marta is looking to outdo all her past looks and really steal the spotlight. She told the Sun, I have a special jersey and I promise it will be surprised, but I won't reveal any details just yet. The influencer has attended various tournaments in the past, including Euro 2016 and 2020. Marta has been in Germany since the tournament kicked off and is set to stay until July the 14th. She is hoping to watch her favourite player, Harry Kane, lift the trophy after backing England to finally conquer Europe. Kane and Co are just a minutes away from winning the whole tournament in the rescheduled 2021 event before Italy managed to dash away the nation's hopes. Marta said, my favourite for this tournament is England, and I believe they have a real chance of winning, and I expect them to go through. The Three Lions have already qualified for the next round before even kicking a ball for their third group stage match on Tuesday, which was yesterday. Although they have faced some huge criticism for ex-players turned pundits after two lackluster performances. They narrowly beat Serbia 1-0 in the opening clash before fleeing Frankfurt with a lucky point in their match against Denmark. One of the biggest scrollings came from ex-striker Gary Lineker, who labelled the Three Lions' performance at Denmark as shit. The BBC starlet blasted Kane for his positioning during the draw as he called on Southgate to make a much-needed change to the lineup. Kane fired back at the four-lettered blast as at a press conference, reminded Lineker and Co how England have won nothing since 1966. Let that be known. Skipper Harry warned of the impact on the media mo of young players and and asked the ex-England pros to bear in mind that they also failed under the bright lights. I like that. Marta also backed her star striker and described the criticism of England as premature. She said, "I respect Gary Lineker for always speaking his mind without holding back. However, I believe his criticisms of England at the Euro 2024 is premature. England is just getting started, and in the tournament, earning points is what truly matters. In time, no one will remember how the games were played. The focus will be on the points earned and the success achieved." That there is 1966 right there. Because don't let no one fool you, people. Don't let no one fool you. The country was not with the team in 1966. When they got to the knockout stages, that's when everyone started riding. Marta says the Euros also provided 3 things to make them such special times: excitement, drama, and unforgettable moments. All right, calm down. Don't know about that last one. She added, "This time the tournament is in Germany, which is great since it's close by and I can get there quickly. Though getting tickets wasn't easy. The atmosphere at the Euros is always electric, and I'm excited to be part of it again. It is an opportunity to explore some incredible German cities, and especially excited to visit Dortmund, home of the best stadium and the most passionate fans." Marta is already looking ahead to the next Euros in 2028, which is set to be held in the UK and Ireland, as she lives in London. It will be incredible. It would be incredibly convenient and thrilling to have such a major tournament right on my doorstep, she added. It comes as the Croatian stunner fan Ivan Kano, and I think she's a Gooner as well, has already rocked the tournament in Germany, but is set to go home after her side failed to escape from the group of death. Known for her particularly revealing outfits and left fans dying to know where she had any tricks up her sleeve for her Germany trip. Yeah, but ain't about her on this one. It's about this lady right here. Yeah, man. Jeez. Should we leave that up there for you? Should we leave that up there for you? Yeah, so she had a couple good things to say still. Normally they have stupid quotes that they'll get from like the IG gal them. They'll have silly quotes, but she knows what she's talking about, blood. Can't say nada to that. She know what she had to deal with. You know what I mean? But it did make me laugh. Look at her there. Look, she's just posing with everyone. That's the thing about these chicks. They pick it up, and now look at her. She Polish, right? That's her country. That's who she's working with. And then Poland get knocked out, and now she's back in England. See, just no. I understand it, but as in, you can say that as in conversation. You get me? Like, if England was to go out, I'm back in France now. Like, word. You don't back them now. You get me? Like, literally, you don't be putting on shirts and shit. Your country just got beat. Your country is out. Really and truly, you should be going home. You get me? And that's why you got to respect the other one, the Croatian lady. She's going home. Her team's out. She's going home. What are you staying for? That's how you know you there. You there for the look. You ain't there for the support. You get me? But you let me know what you think. Do you think she's better than... Let me find her. Because I know people are going to be like, oh, it's because she's a gooner. I don't even know if she's really a gooner. You get me? You know how they go. But I think, where is she? Yeah. Ivan. I think Ivan's more of a stunner. Personally, bruv. You get me? Come on now. Look. Come on now. And yeah, it's makeup and shit. This is definitely makeup. You get me? It's definitely makeup. But life and love. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. All right, next up, we're going to be talking Chelsea. They got a new kit. I don't think the peoples is happy about it. So let's talk about it.
Fashion and let the rest laugh. Happy to stay fresh, rocking a headscarf.
All righty. Chelsea fans reckon that the club is now sinking to new lows we never knew existed after what appears to be next season's kit was leaked. The blue supporters have been forced to endure several dismal campaigns following Roman's exit in 2022. Ooh, that doesn't look good. New owner Todd Bowley has pumped pumped over 1 billion into new signings while overseeing some massive exits, and more changes are afoot as new boss Enzo prepares to lead Chelsea into Europa Conference League. However, there will also be a new look when it comes to the club's jersey. The most recent home kit featured Chelsea's classic royal blue, complete with white piping and gold badge, but their new shirt has reportedly been linked ahead of its release, and it has a very bold design which has left some fans enraged. Sorry, I'm flicking through it. Taking the blue base, the top features various swirls of lighter colors to replicate the effect of a paintbrush or a oil spill. It is perhaps the most bold Chelsea home kit in living memory, and it also features a red outline on both of the night ticks and the club badge. Fans were unimpressed with the new look. One said, "We are sinking to new lows I never thought existed." Another declared, "I really hate the glossy finish." One noted, would be better as a training top, but one fan liked it, adding, "Pretty nice. It's more interesting than a plain blue kit." You know what? I laughed at it, but I don't care for the. Oh, is it not going to show? I don't care. Look, I don't care for the swells, but the gloss thing ain't the end of the world. The gloss thing ain't the end of the world, is it? You think it's that bad? Let me see if I can make it bigger for you guys real quick. Do you think it's that bad? Look, I don't think it's that bad. You know what I mean? The only problem I can see is if it's got that feel, if it's got that, that uncomfortable feel, man. As long as it's not on the inside, because that shit, it might even be like this, but more shiny. But this is not the same. That's the shiny one. The shiny. I don't find it. It's not the end of the world, but it ain't my kit. So, you know what I mean? Ain't my kit. My kit look good. But to the viewers, let me know what you think about this Chelsea kit. Are the fans right? Well, it's more like out of 5, 4 of them hate it, 1 like it. Are you with them? What do you think? You think they need to change that real quick before that gets out? Or is it too late? This is it. You know what I mean? This is it. I'm not really caring for the redness. You know what I mean? I'm really caring for the redness. But hi-ho. You can do what you do. You know what I mean? London is red after all. Make sure you leave your comments down below, people, because I really know what you want to talk about. Next up, oh God. Katie Price wants to be a wag. Shit, son.
Former Premiership player. This is bar level.
All right. I had this one for a minute, but it's time to let's see what I'll go on with this girl. Katie Price makes flirty comment about football star and admits she wants to be a wag. Yeah, boy, the mansion is going down. You know what I mean? You used to be a wag. Dwight York just went official. Is there a baby mama version of a wag that you and Lauren could buck up? Katie Price made a flirty comment. I was about to say filthy. Made a flirty comment about Manchester City's Jack Grealish. I'm about to say Jack Wilshere. Jack Grealish, as she gushed that she would love to be a wag again. See, there you go. She'd love to be a wag again. Speaking to the latest episode of the Katie Price Show podcast, which she hosts with her sister Sophie, the pair ended up on a topic of football, discussing the 2024 Euros. Sophie expressed her disappointment that Jack Wilshere had not made the England squad. Katie responded with her playful remark saying, "Well, we won't be seeing those legs then, will we?" As the sisters giggled like schoolgirls, Katie added, "That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying on that." Katie, who previously dated Premier League footballer Dwight York, the father of her oldest son, Harvey Price, 20, then branded being a football wife as amazing. As Sophie quipped, "Do you want to be a wag after the Euros?" "I couldn't think of anything worse," Katie responded. "Being a wag would be amazing, full stop, wouldn't it?" I asked the question, wouldn't it, when her sister just said it couldn't think of anything worse. You know what I mean? As Sophie questioned, "Do you think?" Katie replied, "I don't think there's any footballer out there who would want me, who would want me, the 46-year-old former glamour model, briefly dated Dwight in 2001 before Katie fell pregnant with her first child, Harvey, whose birth she revealed recently was a traumatic one. But she and Dwight broke up shortly after she discovered that she was expecting. Harvey was born with autism, partially blind, and what's that? Parada Willie syndromes. I don't know what that is. With Katie Price claiming that her ex-boyfriend had seen his son Harvey only a handful of times since he was born. In a chat with podcaster James English, Katie opened up about the moment she found out about Harvey's blindness just moments after he was born, as well as the relationship between Harvey and his father. Asked how many times Dwight has seen Harvey, Kate claimed, "I think he's seen Harvey about 9 times in his life." Kate added, "I've tried to send him pictures of Harvey on Instagram. Harvey playing the piano. He just ignores everything. He doesn't want to know, but the door is always open, always." Question on why she has continued to attempt to reach out, she explained, "I don't know, because I'm like that, really. I should say F off. You don't deserve him. You've not been part of it, because I don't know. I just think I saw Harvey and have always, and how amazing he is for him to be like, F in hell, I haven't seen my biological son." All right, well, that went left. All right, clearly she was just joking anyway. You know what I mean? You know, Katie and her big boobies. You know what I mean? Which I appreciate. Don't appreciate when she cuts them down, but I appreciate when she keeps them normal. You know what I mean? Normal size. Blessings. Yeah. Can't fit through doors and all that. That's just stupid. But yeah, she's right. 46. The only people that's gonna want her are the young bucks who don't know any better and they see big titties, but they won't even now because the fresh models are coming for them, man. They're the fresh faced. You get me? That would have been page 3, but page 3 abandoned. Now we got OnlyFans. Funny that, innit? I'm gonna take away little page 3 and then boom, big supporters of OnlyFans. Ain't that crazy? Ain't that funny? But yeah, man. Katie, she's already an ex-wag already. She don't need to go back there. You get me? Dwight York said, nah. And everyone else said, I noted. Funny. But really and truly, bottom line, she could. Because you know us men. We weird. She could go get herself a championship, man, real quick. Championship League One. Wag is a wag, innit? Or do you have to be an international to be a wag? Me no know. But is what it is. All right, next up, gonna be talking, what's her name? Tara. Peterborough's women Tara. She's got something to say. So we're gonna be talking about that next. Stay with me. All right, so here we go. I'm a woman footballer. Sexist double standards needs to be stumped out. Let's see what she means by that. The Peterborough women's star Tyra Maykirk has felt at home on the pitch since she was 5 years old. Like many other girls desperate to play football, the budding striker found herself running around with the lads in her local boys team as it was the only option. And it was her only option, but that never fazed her. Tara, 21, quickly rose through the ranks and found herself in the spotlight, playing for Leicester City women for 11 years before joining the Posh and even getting a call-up to the Islands national team. But an unexpected viral moment on social media last year soon escalated into a frenzy with the barrage of sexist comments that the footballer feels across the sea. An innocent goal celebration posted on her team's channel got swamped with comments with many positive. Others were obsessing over Tara's looks instead of focusing on her A game. The Peterborough star was forced to cope with inappropriate remarks about her appearance. Tara insists social media isn't all bad, as she's also flooded with sweet messages and support week in, week out, including from mums and dads who ask if she can help their little their dreams. She realizes the chance to help inspire women in sport and knows that the role online posts have to play a connection with the fans. But negative comments remind the star that we have a long way to go for equality in the women's game. Tara says male footballers don't have to put up with sexist and inappropriate comments on the same scale, and has shared how the viral moment played out and what she's learnt from it. Tara's goal celebration for Peterborough first went viral when she bombarded with thousands of comments as she posted amassed more than 6 million views. Instead of focusing on her epic goal, many commented were transfixed on Tara's appearance, and this pattern happens every Sunday without fail. To highlight the double standard sports women face, Tara has shared her experience in her own words in a bid to shut down the sexist media, paralyzing, swirling, sexist media online, and inspire other women to speak out. Recalling the perils of going viral as a woman in sport, Tara revealed, when it first happened, I would read through every single comment online and see what people had to say about me, which was quite scary as I've never experienced this before on such a large scale. Although I am so thankful there were so many supportive comments, there are also some that I just don't condone because they were so inappropriate for other people to see. I don't have notifications on X, formerly Twitter, turned on anymore, as it isn't what I play football for. There you go. The striker admitted that some comments can cross the line and said that this can happen fairly often. Tara added, I think it is unacceptable that people think it's okay to sexualize women when we are just enjoying playing football. Keyboard warriors have no shame and instead like to point out everything else other than the football. I try my best to avoid reading through sexualized comments, but I don't have to do that at all. There should be things in place to ban fake accounts. They can be more damaging than people realize, especially to young girls who play football or other sports. I am all for a joke, but as I said, there is a line and it gets crossed far too often. Tara has been at the center of social media storm with tweets about her goals averaging around 5 million views every Sunday. She has learned firsthand that there are some incredibly supportive fans, but there are also many trolls out there too. She added, the comments that are meant to be funny are unacceptable for anyone to have to see online, especially the young generation. I have seen many female athletes experience similar. I feel like it happens to female footballers a lot more than male footballers. Tara believes playing in boys' teams from a young age gave her a thick skin, and as even as a child, she had to push back against sexist attitudes from parents and players. She said, I got into football at the age of 5. I told my dad I wanted to play football and it took a shine to it. And so my dad took me down to our local boys team to join in on a Saturday morning training sessions. I could only play with the boys team as there was no such thing as a girls team when I first started. At the age of 7, I got scouted by Leicester City for partaking in a primary school football tournament that was held at the old Leicester City training ground. The next thing I knew, I was asked to trial at Leicester for 6 weeks, and that was the start of my journey. Leicester told me to carry on playing with the local boys team until I was not allowed to anymore, which took me to the age of 10. This was one of the best things I did, because even though I would get picked on by the opposition players as well as their parents, it allowed me to grow a strong mentality and absorb their physicality. I can't say the word, but you know what I'm trying to say. Explained how the growth in the women's football has been life-changing. She said she said she no longer feels the embarrassment she used to feel when she told people she played football. She said, I used to get told girls can't play football, and now I feel proud to be part of women's football. And that's from how we have challenged the stereotype and stigma surrounding it, from breaking barriers, training hard and dedication, proving people wrong, selling out stadiums, and there has been an increase in how many girls play nowadays compared to what it used to be, which makes me so happy. Tyra says her role models growing up, well, all male players, but she can see the changes in girls getting into football from a young age, and with the wave of success from the Lionesses, barriers are being broken down. I am delighted to be part of the change and help inspire a young generation and build on what we want to achieve. We still have a long way to go, but we are definitely on the right path, she added. While the changes and achievements are good, it also comes with a wave of sexist comments. Tara candidly opened up about her experience and said, like in any sport, women and men get sexualized. There you go. This should not be as common as it is, especially in football. But unfortunately, I face quite a bit of sexualizing online sometimes when the jokes aren't funny, they make me feel self-conscious. I'm incredibly grateful that I get a lot of support and positive comments. This has led to parents getting in touch with me and reaching out for me to speak to their young daughters, or even ask for me to take part in training sessions for their daughter or even sons' teams. She knows there is a long way to go, but Tara is using her voice to be part of the change and growth in the game. She shared how she sees so many young girls watching her games and hopes she can do her part. The fact that so many more girls want to get involved in playing makes me filled with joy, especially when the young supporters' parents get in touch with me to talk about advice and support and to put the training sessions on. Just repeat yourself in different forms there. Yeah, I mean, it's not her fault. That's just the what's name, the person who wrote it. Right. We need to see this. We need to see this celebration. We need to see this celebration. That's what we need to see. So I'm gonna see if I can find. Sorry, I have a video playing. All right, let's see if we can find this video. Cause I want to know what go on. Wow, says it's gone viral, but where's her video? Where is it? Maybe if I just search her name then. Yeah, I don't see where this highlight is, where this viral video is, because it ain't come up. And I know for a fact the internet ain't took it down. You know what I'm saying? I know that for a fact. Yeah, ain't there. First few videos I heard doing social media stuff. Can't find it, guys. I'd like to, but opinion time. All right. You're going to lose your argument once you even admit within your statement that men get it done too. I just shared a video on my story, Guna on the sofa, top corner right there. Excuse me, and I think it was Jack Grealish, or maybe I'm just thinking of Katie Price's column that I just read. Maybe I'm thinking that, where she's flirting, saying 30 things about him. But I shared a video and someone was talking about someone else. They were talking about another player's legs or something, like, ooh. And I'm like, that's fine. Like, what? Women are attracted to men. So you'd be like, he's got nice legs. Why are you going to say, that was a great pass? That's not your first thing. You get me? You are attracted to the opposite sex. So when you see them and you see in the specimens, because you've got to remember, sports people they're the specimens. They work out all the time. They be training all the time. They eat different to the normal people. So they look damn. They look damn. Have you not seen long jumpers, pole vaulters, javelin throwers? They're all tough. They all got shape. How can you not look at it and go, damn? How can you not? It's the same thing watching even an artist on their stage. They're going to come out looking as bad as they can. You get me? Even if it's fake, they're going to suck everything in, zip it up. But when they come out on stage, you're going to be, God damn, I wish that was my wife. What's the problem? You get me? Yes, I understand that some people take it too far and say some stupid shit, say some dumb shit. You get me? I see a video of a spectacular goal. I have no idea who it was, but it was a spectacular goal from a woman. It's like, God damn, she hit you heard it travel through the wind. Like, God damn. But she also, I don't think she was like stunning. So in all, it's all about the goal. You know what I'm saying? But let's be honest, when Alicia Lehman scores a goal and then does the spin round and the points, she's pointing to her name or her number, but a man is gonna see the cheeks. When Ronaldo does the thing, takes off his shirt, whatever the fuck that shit is, women are going nuts. It's the babies who want to copy him going crazy because they want to copy the move, right? The women are watching like, God damn it. Bet Ronaldo's wife or girlfriend, whoever she is dribbling all over that. And there's nothing wrong with that. This is what we are. Stop trying to make rules to mess up who we are, our essence. Get me? When a man sees a woman and does this is nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with him turning. You know what I'm saying? The only thing wrong is socially. You know what I'm saying? Socially, if you've got your woman on your arm, you don't turn around and watch another woman, bruv. Have some class about you. That's class. You get me? That's talking about having class, having respect for your woman. Keep your thing straight, brother. If there's stuff to reflect off, then you can reflect and look, innit? But you don't turn your head. You don't insult your woman. Because you have to remember, this is still as much as we are. We are wildlife. Don't get nothing twisted. This is all wildlife, bruv. You ever watch a wildlife show? You don't do what you want. Look at watching a lion. Watch a lioness when she wants some. What does she do? You just walk up to a man and present, blood. No long thing. She's in the heat. Face down, head up, blood. Wagwan. Face down, butt up. Sorry. Wagwan. The lion jump on that, blood. You get me? Ain't none of this make love business. Procreation, blood. Deal with the matter. She got an itch. Only two things. She's got an itch. She want to scratch. And they're wildlife. They're not putting on no condom. So if you got an itch and you need your itch scratch and I scratch it, babies are coming. You know what I mean? That's wildlife. We've decided to make tools and make things so we can have fun with it and have no stress with it. But please believe that you cannot be a specimen and then come outside and think no one's gonna look at you sexually. I had something on one of my other shows that I do where they were like, stop sexualizing yoga. Have you seen the yoga stuff and the poses and all that? Like, behave yourself. Behave yourself. You understand me? Behave yourself. Same thing with just training in general. That's why I've rebranded my fitness, my whole fitness thing, because I'm a PT. I'm changing it. I'm being honest with who I am. You get me? Sex and fitness, and you'll see the benefits that come with it. You get me? My slogan is now changed from be better than yesterday to love better than yesterday. You get me? I be in the gym sometimes. I'll be there working out. It'll be sometimes slow jams, thinking about my missus. Like, oh yeah, once the muscles is tight, she's gonna be all over this tonight. You get me? It's not always Busta Rhymes. Whoa, got you all in check. No, sometimes, boy, I got a little Keith Sweat going, and I'm get me mind to muscle and mind to what this muscle's gonna be doing later. It all does this. It all does this, and to try and break it down. Get me? Chloe Kelly, when she scored for England, took off her top. You think man weren't looking. She might have a small chest, but you think man weren't looking. You are not Ryan. And I mean Ryan Giggs. And I bet you believe women who love a hairy chest were like, oh my God, when he crushed Arsenal in the FA Cup and scored that goal and took off his shirt and started. You get me? When Aguero did it, I'm sure half of the South American women were like, God damn, come home. There's nothing wrong with that. But there is a line, like she said, there is a line. But again, what is this line? Someone just saying, God damn, you get me? That ain't the line. Someone saying, look at that chest that you exposed. That ain't saying nothing. You get me? It has to be disgusting. Someone talking about, yeah, I want to come on over that. All right, enough, bruv. There's lines to it. You get me? You can express that without saying those words. You can express that without saying those words. So there's levels to the game. There is no way. Like, my mum thinks Beckham is pretty. You get me? She thinks Beckham is pretty. One of the best dead ball, just one of the best. I don't even want to put free kick on it. One of the dead ball. You put the ball in front of him, he can rather pass it across the world to you, or he can whip the free kick in, or he can whip across in. You get me? Or he can put his phone and control it all day long. That's his woman. That's Victoria Part 2, the ball. But my mum don't need to know that. All she sees is a pretty boy. And that's fine. What's the beef? Now, if it was, he's only that, then he's not. The man's got skill. The man's an athlete, or at least was, and now he's a businessman. So you can't even say, yeah, like, he looked good in his suit. You can't just say that and be like, that's all he is. Fair enough. A woman could say David Beckham looks great in his suit, and done. Looks sexy in his suit, and done. Looks lustful in his suit, and done. She can say those things. You don't need to be like, footballer too. Oh, and he's a good owner of Miami too. You don't need to add the other things that he do. I see something, I say something. Done. You get me? As long as it's not hurtful, it's no one's fault that someone saying that you're beautiful, you're stunning, you're sexy. If that hurts you, you need to go and talk to somebody. Get me? You need to go and talk to someone, because it's not funny. You can't be getting people in trouble for one giving you good comments. It's good comments. Just because it's sexualized doesn't mean it's a bad comment. It doesn't mean that it's a bad comment. It does not. It does not. There's levels to the game. You don't be putting that on older women out the blue if she's flirting with you. When I say older women, I'm talking about 70s, 80s, 90s. If she's a little flirt herself and you want to have a little cheeky laugh, cool. You don't go and tell a grown ass woman, hey, look at your chest. Even if her chest is out, it'll be low. But even if her chest is out, you don't like, you know what I mean? Babies them. You don't tell no little baby nothing. But grown ass adult women, athletes in the prime of your life, looking like you look like the prime of your life. Nah, man, you got to do better. You got to with your reaction. But again, they didn't show it. They didn't even detail her celebration. I can only assume her celebration was taking her top off. I can only assume that. And even that, you get booked now. So you're wrong. You get me? So I don't know what her celebration could have been. I don't know what it could have been. I've seen many celebrations of women. Some of them are inappropriate. Some of them are twerking and that. What? When a woman twerks, what do you want a man to say? Good goal. It's like, stop it. There's levels to this. There are people who are disgusting. Let's get nothing twisted. They are idiots. Get me? Like I said, a woman scored an amazing goal. I see comments about, get back in the kitchen. That's hate. You're not even paying attention to what's going on. At least someone who's talking about a woman's body is paying attention to the video. He may not be paying attention to the context that you want him to pay attention to, but what he's talking about is in the video. But again, there's levels to it. If I see, I don't know, she don't play no more, let's just pull a name out the air. If I see Alex Scott score a goal, right? Especially now, because she's even more of a looker now than she was when she was playing. She's more beautiful now. Trust me, if you go check the photo timeline, she's more on now. Get me? But if Alex Scott was to score a goal, and I go, look at that, sexy Alex Scott scoring goals again. What's your beef? Not only did I clock that the goal was scored, but I'm letting you know that I think that you're sexy. What's the problem? And I'm not even letting you know. I'm just saying it. Here. Is she here? No. If someone sends it to her, that's that person's business and then her business. I ain't send it to you. I'm allowed to have an opinion. Now, when people start tagging people up and stuff, that's different. You're sending it to them. You want them to know your view. I don't really care if they know my view. You know what I'm saying? If they hear it, they hear it. Just don't try and come sideways, because then it'll go left. Because me saying that you're sexy isn't nothing. Me saying you got great legs, me saying you got a nice bum, it's right there in the fucking shorts that the shorts are getting eaten. What? I can't say that. Donkulous blood. Yet, let someone who doesn't like women say it, then it's fine. That makes no sense. That makes no sense. That's like them stupid people who say that black people can't be racist. How stupid is that? How dumb is that? That's like saying black people can't swim. Black people can't be vegetarian. That's stupid. Fucking idiots, man. Fucking upset me sometimes, bruv. All right. Last topic I'm gonna jump in. Gonna keep today nice and slick. You wanna dig me? Next one. Big Ange. Taking digs, huh? Heard you taking digs, Big Ange? All right, let's talk about Deus. All right, let's just swap it over real quick. Okay, so Big Ange leaves ITV pundits in stitches after making a jab at Arsenal interest in Sacco, with striker snubbing a move away to stay at RB. Blah 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 blah. Tottenham manager Big Ange made a slide dig at Arsenal in his interest for. Oh, sorry, it's moved. What happened? In their interest for RB striker Seko after he decided to snub the move and stay in Germany. Big Ange guesting on ITV pundit panel for England's terrible 0-0 draw last night left Gary Neville and Roy Keane in stitches with his comment. Cisco, who's front for the Three Lions opponents, had been on Arteta's shortlist but opted to commit his by signing and leave that the frontman, also a target for Chelsea and Man United in the summer, had a £55 million release clause written into his old contract. Big Ange believes Seko was correct to spurn interest from the Premier League, though his colleague joked his comment was a jab at Spurs' fierce rivals. I think a big club would have looked at him this year, and it is a smart move for him to stay there for another year. Big Ash said, I think there's still some development in him, but really good attributes for a striker's position, for sure. Anchor Mark then asked, is that a Tottenham manager saying that a smart move to not go to Arsenal? With Ange replying, no comment. His response saw Gary Neville, Ian Wright and Roy Keane burst out with laughter. Slovenia third place, blah, 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 blah. And out here trying to take digs, bruv. But like I said, he said no comment. You get me? How big of a diss was that? Man said no comment. It was a dig. But then when asked to clarify on your dig, he says no comment. And that's all you need to say. I can take that. That's banter. I can take that all day. Sarah man can't take that. I can take that. That's a laugh, bruv. Come on. It's a laugh. You get me? We can do the same thing with Petit. You get me? Remind you that you man paid for Petit to go to Arsene Wenger's house to sign a contract, bruv. We can all make jokes. You get me? We can all make the jokes. But ha 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 is what it is. Ha 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 is what it is. You get me? But people, that's where I'm stopping right there. I do have a game tonight. And that is Georgia versus Portugal. So make sure you're here for that. I will be here. On time as usual. You know what it is. So make sure you like and subscribe to the channel, my people. And I will see you here. And I will see you here for the game, man. Yeah? See you here for game time. I need to go and work out now. It's 1 o'clock. Gotta go do a quick back session. Shower and eat. Morning ran away from me like a mug. You get me? Let's clean my house and do bits and bobs, you know what I mean? But yes, I'm out, people. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you on the next one, man. Stay good, stay blessed. You heard me? This ain't Jersey.
Former Premiership player. This is bar level.
Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel.
On another electrifying episode of Bar Level, we're reminded that greatness isn't just achieved, it's expected. Because here, as fans and supporters, we set the bar. Ultimate sports showdown, where passion meets precision, and the spirit of competition thrives. Join us next time as we raise the stakes and redefine what it means to be at the top. Until then, keep your eyes on the game, your heart in the action, and remember, here at Bar Level, excellence is the only standard we know.